Oh yes. I was informed by my grade A team that I can find the album on
SoundCloud.
Chloe Burbank by Joji. It's lit. If you're new here, you're definitely not new to Joji. Actually, you guys recommended Boom Boom, Chloe Burbank, and so I shall. But you guys didn't specify Chloe Burbank 1 or 2, so I searched it up. First thing to come up is Volume 2, so we're starting with the second one. It was the sign. And yes, I will be skipping number 5. But as always, I am here to jam, have a good time. Joji, I feel like y'all are my fam. So we're on the same wave. So I saw this was released in 2018, which is when I went to college. And I feel like this has to really be his transition, like fully to becoming more serious and becoming Joji. He made funny art to like the real deal. But I have now listened to Pink Eye, and I know it's unpredictable to see where this album might be in his journey. And I think I'm just gonna start it. Alright, without further ado, Chloe Burbank, Volume 2. First song being Fear and Misery. The thing is, like, I could see him taking this, I automatically was like, oh, this is serious Joji. But I could see him taking it a whole nother way, to be honest. And also, I questioned, who is Chloe Burbank? And I saw that nobody really knows, and it's most likely an entity, not a real person, which I like. Imagination can be as crazy as you want when they don't really exist, you know? So I'm like, let's get this started. Fear and Misery. Sounds of trains.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I didn't know there was more Joji jams. That's what this is gonna be called. We're the Joji jams.
I live in a constant state of fear and misery.
I know the song, I think.
Anymore. In a constant state of fear and misery.
I think that's all he said this whole song. But he was just messing with the beat, you know? And vibing.
I live in a constant state of fear and misery. In a constant state of fear and misery.
I don't remember hearing this fall again.
We fall again, we fall again.
I remember this one.
Fall again, we fall again. Slow down.
They're just slightly different though, right? No.
Fall again, we fall again. Fall again, we fall again. When you turn around, I lose vision. Got me running deep in the superstition and
That is honestly such like a subtle, classy compliment.
like falling.
How long has he known ukulele? Did he know ukulele as Pink Eye? Like, back in the day? Alright, so far I know the first 2 songs, but let me know if you want me to react to Chloe Burbank Volume 1. What is Chloe Burbank Volume 0.5? Is that a real thing? Okay, let me know what you guys want to see in my next Joji reaction, because I will react to Joji as much as I can, as much new as I can grasp, you know? Just let me know. Once in a While, which I don't think I've heard before. No, but I like.
I can feel my face, but only when I'm with you. Can someone turn it up?
Agreed.
Only 'cause I miss you.
Oh, he's a cutie! Compared to Pink Eye, he's a cutie right now.
Tell me what you mean. Once in a while. Turn it up.
Was it a harp?
The stars that we feel for you. And once in a while. There we go. So please go back to sleep. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you want.
Box to the left. I'm just saying it in case you can't hear it in the song, because it's great. Oh, we're swimming now. This is when he started messing with that effect, I guess.
So please go back to sleep. Turn it off, please.
Like, actually. Rain on me. I feel like I'm gonna like this. I like the rain. Oh, this is feeling Joji, you know? Got that jazzy Joji.
Don't rain on me.
He's so classic in this, you know?
Televised. This ain't televised. So please, for the love of God, don't judge me.
Puts a smile on my face. Every album. I asked, okay, you know the two things that happen with every Joji album? I've reacted to a few now, and you know, he'll put a smile on my face, and at some point I'm gonna ask, are you okay? Like, really, are you okay? Or maybe, do you need a hug? Something in that realm. But this, I'm feeling classic, jazzy. He feels like, he's like, don't wait on me. Like, okay, now I'm seeing Teardrops. So I have a prediction that might be the song. That I'm gonna be like, sending hugs, Joji. This is fire. I predicted right. I think that's my favorite one so far. Don't wait out. Like, what? So I told you I'm gonna skip the next one. It just scares me too much. It's not worth it. But then the following one, like, it's alright. It just feels more pink eye, less Joji, and you know, I'm more like, in my soul, I like that mature Joji that's jamming Joji to me, you know? Pimpin' pink guy. Can you even say that? I don't know. Diamonds on the thing. You read the title. Beat's kind of cool though. Why did the phone ding kind of on beat though? When you say it cool. Will you see me in the club? I don't know, I would dance to this in the club. Sometimes I'm good at ignoring lyrics, it's concerning. I can picture this having some really early 2010 Crazy Frog-esque look video to it, like something wild. It's just my imagination. Am I okay? Maybe that's what I should be asking in this video.
I'm an old man, rich Amazonian pet.
Amazonian pet. That was fire. What happened? Thank you. This one. Hello? That's the song though. That's not even the glitching. I'm gonna like this one if it plays. It's killing me. I think this is how it's uploaded. I have to find this. No, no, no. This is fire.
An old man, rich Amazonian pet. King, rich Amazonian pet. Old man got money and didn't do shit. Never say made a milk from an 80-inch brick. I'm an old man, rich Amazonian pet. I'm an old man, rich Amazonian pet.
I don't even know what it means, but I don't really care.
King, rich Amazonian pet. Old man got money and didn't do shit. Never say made a milk from an 80-inch grits with a 7-inch Glock and a 20-inch dick.
Fire. That was fire, that was fire, that was fire. This year I kind of had an approach that I wanted to listen to music like I used to, where I was exploring and finding new things all the time. But you guys have really just supplemented everything I need. You know? I'm just like slowly listening. I don't I'm grateful for you guys, so just want to say my thanks. Nightmares of the Invertebrate, which is funny because I have a few invertebrates right here. I got a little shrimp family if you don't know. I do little videos on them sometimes, so even if you're not into the aquarium hobby, it's more like my experience with, because I'm a beginner, you know, my experience and what I'm learning. And so if you like nature, pets, animals, the planet, ecosystem, yeah, I plan to do little stuff on that. That was my ad. Thanks for listening. Okay, Nightmares of the Invertebrate.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage egg.
You see, this is why Spotify is very nice for me. I was so ready. I was like, Nightmares of the Invertebrate. Hey, the Wendy's, buy this, and then there's a burger plus this, and then I have the Wendy's. You're welcome for that free shout out, by the way. Nightmares of the Invertebrate. This is giving me... Was it early Disney? Those really, like, long-legged ghosts. Here, this is what I'm talking about. Why does this album actually sound so, like, classic? Like, it had a lot of inspiration from old music. Yeah, the song feels very haunting, you know? Sounds like a steam train? It's giving me classic Disney, right? You saw I was ready to dance, but I didn't know he was gonna do it. Loser.
Yeah. To all the MCs who wanna battle me, I'm calling out my black friends. Wait, I don't have any. I got hacked by a couple dudes on Facebook. Now I got my friends questioning my sexuality. But I can spit more bars than a jail cell. Yes, I'm offensive, I'm hopping all offensive. You're kinda stupid, you're cockeyed, a moron that likes to pick fights, but I think you picked the wrong guy. See, I'm a loser, but I can tell the difference when it comes to silly rappers starting things without a reason. Racism.
It sounds like early, like, 90s Nickelodeon, I don't know.
Stereotype. What about racism?
It got louder because he knew I liked
No
it.
way, it's all good.
Teardrops. This is the one. This is the one. I feel like this was a time where Joji just traveled and listened to lo-fi all the time. And like wrote in a diary his crazy, elaborate, artistic thoughts. Because this man is a creative man, and he works hard. He came out with an album for the past 3 years, and they've all been fantastic. It's like he outdoes himself every time, but at the same time, all the old stuff is good, so I just love it all. This has just been such a groovy, like, little lo-fi beat. I've been talking over it. I just feel like it means so much more. I would love watching some, like, cool HD anime little video to this. You know, like, HD... Have you seen those anime cooking videos? I'm gonna show you a clip. It's very satisfying, relaxing. I don't know why, but if you've never seen anime cooking video, here. I hope you enjoyed. On to the next song, which is Been Here a Long Time. That's how I feel when I'm in the waiting room. I guess that's why it's called a waiting room. But seriously, y'all, I have a phobia of waiting rooms. It brings me such stress. I feel like I need to take a walk at some point. But then what if you get called, you know? It's just waiting rooms are very stressful. And rarely are you waking up that morning like, man, I'm excited to wait in that waiting room, you know? Even if they have cool fish, and I love fish. Anyways, been here a long time. Probably what you're thinking after I'm rambling so long. The ukulele, Joji. Yes. What was this? What happened to my hands? Ooh. I think this is probably when he was like finding that voice too. That really like, you could see him like building. Okay. I didn't know this existed, so for me, this was impeccable. I didn't know that he released the kind of transition, quote unquote, to him becoming the artist that I know. That, like I said, feels like he keeps topping himself. Like he keeps learning new techniques or doing new things, and he brings new music and elements I never thought I would listen to. You can tell I love this man. Like, I'm very passionate right now. That's why I'm like, whoa. That's why I'm jibber jabbering, chatting so much. But if there's technically 3 more albums, if they have Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 0.5, whatever that is, then I feel like I'm slowly really gonna hear the transition of him becoming, it's so cool. It's cool to see. It's cool to see. Okay, make sure to comment which one to listen to, because maybe I shouldn't have listened to the second one. But you guys, you know, let me know.
Can we feel the same? Can we feel the same?
Dang. That is something I kind of thought about. I thought about the other day, right? It's like I try to understand from the other perspective when I can. But when it comes to pain, it's never like you could be like, oh yeah, I understand. Because you don't. The thing is, like, you never could, but at the same, you kind of can. And so what he said right there is exactly what I was kind of thinking about. Is that it's not the exact same, but you can relate in some ways, right? And then that can make you feel comfortable. But the experiences will never be the same because your life wasn't the same. That led up to that experience. It's one of those things that just makes you think way too hard, and then you're like, maybe I should just eat some chicken nuggets or something. What snack do you like? I'm eating goldfish. That was something I craved recently, so. But I'm pretty picky. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to leave 2 comments. If you've reached this point of the video, comment what your favorite snack is too. I feel like you guys are probably from different places, have different foods, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna travel the world and be like, oh, I'll try that snack. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, we're getting back. Joji makes me excited. I feel like I'm talking a lot, but it's just because I just love the music he makes, the artistry he is, the visuals, the experience. Okay, the next song is Fried Rice, which I think was one of my top 3 songs from the Pink Eye album. So I was right, he was kind of trying, oh, this is really like, I feel like the Chloe Burbank stage is really the transition, like the genuine transition of Joji. But then he also has some music that dabbled into Pink Eye and some music that dabbled with the Joji that we know now. And then we have basically a bunch of like, mystery stuff. And I think this one is kind of, compared to his newer stuff, I think his newer stuff has more of like this storyline and like this depth and kind of like consistency. And I think that's just because he just keeps working. He keeps working. All right, Fried Rice. I've listened to Fried Rice, but let's get a little refresher.
You wanna play your cards with God and roll the dice, bitch.
Oh, I'm gonna want some fried rice. I forgot to say this, but I'm hungry. I was hungry before filming this video, and I wasn't mentally prepared to see a song called Fried Rice when I am so open to food right now.
Got that technique, stir fry chopstick, Asian flow. A bitch like me came from Japan, seeing coin slide eyes, gonna drop the panty. Piece of shit, they just keep coming back for more. You think Jehovah's Witnesses? They call me the Grain Man. Ancient ritual praying can help cook rice on a spiritual level for those willing and able to be the king of the table. Stir, fry, stir, fry, stir, fry, stir, fry.
All right, to the final song. I don't want to waste my time. This.
You shouldn't think about God if you can't see where you hide. Nothing. Lost the light, she redeemed my soul. Let me know my heart is made of gold.
Your heart is made of gold. You know what? I think when your heart is made of gold, it can be like molded, kind of torn down, but you just got to build it back up to that heart of gold that you know. And I love that. If you identify with a heart of gold, that means that you want to have a good heart. And if you aim to have a good heart, you're more likely to, you know? I fricks with this Joji. I fricks with this. Yeah, that's in the song. I remember the endings. That's the other thing, is that in his new like Joji music that I know, another consistency. This is my Joji song storyline graph. It's like the beautiful song, you're surprised, it takes you through a new journey. You're like, what genre is this? 5 of them? Probably. And then at some point in the song, around maybe 3/4 of the way, there's a breakdown. It completely shifts. And then what you're getting used to goes like, okay, every time. Then it kind of goes back to what it was sometimes, and then the ending. It slows it down. It transitions you so swiftly, so well. And that's been my Joji song storyline graph. Thanks for listening. Okay, back to the song. You know something I didn't mention, but I kind of want to mention now? Just because as soon as I started this album reaction, I looked over and there was a bee on the window. And spring is just starting, so I really haven't seen bees really come yet. First bee of the year, literally, with Joji. There's a song called Nectar, with a picture that's all about honey, which if you didn't know, you know bees produce that. Was it a sign? Just finished the album, Amy? Okay. Oh, this is when he starts. That's the little lo-fi. What happened there? That was so fun. That was so fun. I'm just loving this. I'm just loving this. I'm loving to like hear your thoughts, your feelings. That's why I want to know what you guys snack on and stuff, you know? I'm telling you, y'all my people. Vibing. I had such a great time. I really did. I really always do, but it's always with you, boo. Now for the part of the video where I tell you my top 3 songs. Comment your top 3 songs, per usual, down below in the comments, because I'm always interested. I do believe that your top 3 songs kind of not only shows what kind of genre of music you listen to, but in some cases also kind of shows what kind of personality you have. Because some people have a top 3 songs as the most hype songs on the album, some have like the most slow, some have a very like scattered. I love it. I love seeing like the different songs. I don't know. Okay, anyways. Comment please. My top 3 songs personally, I would say, you know Amazonian Pet. You know Amazonian Pet's on there. You know. I've pondered on this a little more. And my top 3 songs are Amazonian Pet, Nightmare of the Invertebrate. I think that was something kind of different. And I want to say I Don't Want to Waste My Time because that really was the transition song. Like that very much was like Joji becoming Joji. I feel like that's very impactful, but I also really knew the song. Like I've heard it the most out of any of the other ones that I've kind of heard previously. So if you don't want to count that, I'm going to say my 3.5 song is Rain on Me. I liked Rain on Me too. So those are my top 3.5 songs, which first time in history I've done that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to gently caress that like button if you so desire. Or you can firmly grasp that subscribe button. I'm trying new things, I don't know. But yeah, I had a jammin' Joji time. I hope you did too. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. That being said, I'll see you next video. Au revoir.